Yes, guys, we're back with another video. Um, the question that is on every Chelsea mind right now is, will Chelsea make top four? Because right now, we're fifth position. 3 points behind Man United, and the funny thing is that we haven't actually lost any game this year. But like in Premier League, we haven't lost any game this year, and just because we drew our last two games at home to Leeds and Burnley, which then the relegation battles, which is so unfortunate. So now every Chelsea fan right now are panicking that we might not make top four. And from what I'm seeing in Champions League right now, I think um, Premier League will have an extra spot. So I think fifth position, but it does not really matter because we're 11 points to Liverpool right now. Our next games, man, it's crazy. We have we're away to Arsenal, away to Aston Villa, I, then I think we're at home to Newcastle. I think at home to sorry away to Everton. Then we have the two Manchester teams, Man City and Man United. So it's going to be very very difficult. It's a difficult lineup of games. And also have Wrexham in the FA Cup, but that doesn't really matter. That one, I think that is a win already. So it's going to be a very difficult path. It's very very difficult path. And I think right now is when we want to know who Liam Rosina really is, because under Enzo Maresca, the big teams were not always a problem because we always knew that he was going to set up us well for victory. But now we don't really know how Liam Rosina does well with big teams. The only big team we have played so far is I think we have played just two big teams, Napoli and Arsenal. And I think Arsenal we lost both of the games, which is unfortunate. Then against Napoli we had a very good comeback. So this lineup of games is going to show up who Liam Rosenia truly is. We want to know his capabilities because he has been winning these games. He hasn't lost so far, but he has not really played in much of a big team. So right now I want to really know how good and how effective he really really is. And I think one major thing that will help us is our star guys have to do better. People like Kupama, Joao didn't do very well. Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Neto, these guys they really need to step up because right now, barring Joao Pedro, I think our last two games, if not, I wish Kopama took his chances. I think of coming away with a win, but unfortunately, we're missing a lot of chances. So we have to really really be clinical enough. We have to be very very clinical because these games it's coming up now, you can just score one, defend one of a good defending. I'll come to that later. So right now, it's going to show how how really resilient we are, and I think regimes being that team will help us a lot because we actually need that maturity. So I said earlier, our attackers really 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 need to step up. They have to be firing. I don't want to say I don't care about. I think for the Bonnie game, I can actually maybe say the reason why they didn't score maybe because they went on that break and they traveled to Dubai, and had a very good time. Maybe they just forgot their scoring boat. But I really want to see them against Arsenal. We're playing Arsenal on Sunday, and I think this team has to really put a good fight because there's no way Arsenal can just beat us beat us three. This that we're playing them. This is the fourth time we're playing them this season. Drawn one and they are beating us twice. It's not possible they're going to beat us this time. It's not possible. So Chelsea has to really show how resilient they are. Then I think our midfield is okay. Labia is back now, but I don't know if Labia will play. So we have Santos, we have Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez has to really step up. He's been doing very well this season, but he has to step up his game. Then our defense. Let me warn you. You see, let me just call this boy for you. You see, Badashili. You see, Tosia and Adarabuyo. Should I person again? You see these two boys. Don't start them again. If you know you want to just win, don't start them again. Those wins we were having was because Tosia was not there. So see all those one you're saying how to give chances to. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. You have to see, but just remove them from the starting 11. The little boys that you're seeing there is Chaloba, Fofana, Mamadou Sarr, and Achepong. These are the four players I want to see. These are the four players I want to see if that is to be a relationship between those four, I don't see Tosin. I don't care. The real trade that you brought him on for, how did he work out? How did he work out? We lost that game, so we drew the game. So I don't see those two boys now. And also, I think Robert Sacha doing very well. So if you can, as I've said, if you can sort it out, I think we'll have a really good shout out in these games. And I think um the only game that I'm a little skeptical is just the Arsenal game. The rest, I think, Aston Villa right now they're not in the best of form. So they can try that. I feel they'll fall off. Then Man City tough game too. Man City tough game. Then also Man United also tough game too. So it's going to be a very tough one. But hopefully, let's see how resilient they are. So make sure you like, follow, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my content. You understand? And also check out this video. Check out this video. Yeah.